Taco, what on earth do we have in front of us here?
We have here a small selection of plastic boxes. I'm not sure if all of them are Tupperwares, but I think at least one.
Yeah.
We use them in the office as staff and also as a company for some of our events to keep some food.
Some goods and everything.
Of course, it is plastic, so plastic is not a good thing. But on the other hand, it's reusable. You can actually save your food, so you don't have to throw it.
Exactly.
Tupperware Brands Corporation.
Yeah.
That's the company that's...
Why Tupperware, Taco?
Yeah, I mean, this is not only to speak about what we have in the office, but the share was in the news today, of course, because of the strong price movements, not only today and this week, but also before.
It's one of those meme stocks again, and for the people that don't know what a meme stock is, it's basically a stock that is driven by social sentiment. So on Twitter, in tweets. I'm looking here at there's a big website in the US called Stock Twits. It was the most popular stock, so there was a lot of buzz going. It's actually the stock that was mentioned the most on social media when it was going about investments. Maybe now another move because yesterday Amazon and Apple are coming with figures as well, but. And there's something going on here. What happened exactly with that price?
Well, the price was 2014 trading at $75, and this year, 2023, it was only $4 left. And actually in July, it was trading at 60 cents. So there's no way that you can say there's a positive price movement, but it actually also went up with 700% and falling back again a little bit. Maybe I can go back a little bit to the company itself. 1942, Mr. Earl Tupper created the company, and in 46 he really started to sell its products. And as you can see, I'm not sure if he really invented it, but he created the plastic containers to keep food. Now the company is also selling a lot more things, all related to, of course, plastic products, but also for drinking and for baking, etc. I think that besides the stock, because we are all the days working with stocks, but even without being in this business, people know the name Tupperware.
I think
it's a very famous product.
Tupperware parties.
And its parties, actually, his sales strategy was actually to create events that people could actually sell to other friends, etc. So it's a very popular thing. So that's one thing he achieved. There was actually one rumor, but it's not true, that he actually was buried in a plastic coffin. But that
you laughed this morning. So why are you laughing? So look, well, it's a bit sad, but
it's sad. But actually, I thought I need to check it, and it was a rumor. But I mean, the plastic product, it's really something that he invented, and it's still here. But you can actually invest in it. But we said before, the price movements is something that, like the meme shares, it's actually driven by a lot of sentimental and a lot short selling. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah, if you look at just from a fundamental perspective, what are we talking about here? So the stock at the moment is, as you trade, it went up to 588. So that's and the analyst rating. So from a fundamental perspective, is about $4. If you look at the fair value, so you calculate it back, all the goods, the goodwill, the value of the brand, etc., it's $2.45. But then going into the balance sheet, you see that the assets is $952 million and the debt is 1.14 billion. So normally that's not a big deal, because I mean, you look at your own household. If you have a mortgage, you don't have the entire amount of your mortgage on your bank account. But in their case, is also their profits, the results, or the earnings per share are dropping dramatically. And I remember in 2020, I think it was, I looked at this stock also because I did a fundamental search, and it came up a lot of times as being fundamentally interesting, higher earnings per share, a pretty low price. The price was approximately around $20 at that moment. But you see how important it is to always look at outlooks and stuff like that. So in 2021, the earnings per share were $1.50. And if you look at 2022, there were 41 cents. So they already had a drop in earnings per share quite significantly. And what is now the main problem here is that there's a lot of worries about the weak sales. They are really selling a lot less of those products. And also when I look here in front of me, I have one box here from a Chinese restaurant. I have here one box. Oh, we recycle it, so it's good.
Yeah.
I have one here from the Mercadona and one here maybe from I don't know. But the problem is, how are people willing to pay a little bit more to buy a Tupperware box, or are they also happy enough with another normal brand? I think they really need to put an effort in. I mean, they are also selling a lot of other stuff now. And
Yeah. I had a look at the catalog, like I said, like for barbecues and for baking and drinking. But fundamentally speaking, it's not a share that normally directly comes up, with with a very strong balance sheet. But on the other hand, if we compare it to the stocks that we also discussed here, Bed Bath and Beyond, that also were the men's stocks, I see also some differences. And one of them is the brand name.
Yep.
I'm not sure what will be the value in the long term for the company, if it's enough. But like we said, almost everyone knows, especially our generations know, what Tupperware is. And that's actually quite impressive, no? Because it's only just a plastic box.
It's a plastic box. Yeah, like you said, the only thing is it enough to survive based on, I mean, any Asian bazaar that you walk in now, you can buy these boxes for a couple of cents, and packages like this and that. And I mean, are they going to survive that pressure? I don't know. I think it's a tough one. It's a really
very
tough one.
one.
They need to turn
At least
it around.
it's something in favor of them compared to just a stock that is driven by the sentiment.
Absolutely.
But we will see.
We'll see. I heard this morning, or I read on the trading platform of Hugo that they now achieved a agreement on restructuring the debt. So hopefully, that gives them some time, some air to keep afloat. And we'll keep following this stock only for out of interest, because I mean it's on social media, so you have to keep an eye on those things. But for you as an investor, be careful with this, because it's not something that should pop your attention. But if you read something about it, I hope we give you a little bit more information about the company itself, the problems, the price development, and
And we keep using our boxes.
we keep using our boxes. I wish you a very good weekend. Thank you for watching.